Greetings, Taurus. Welcome to Grounded Oracles. I hope you are doing well. This is for any Taurus, wherever it falls in your chart. You are truly welcome here. I'm going to dive right in here and see what Taurus needs to know, what's going on for Taurus. Okay. What does Taurus need to know? Their situation, the best, highest, good. If you like that one, like that one. Start with that. Okay. So Taurus, when I was doing meditation for you before this reading, I got the Star card, okay? And I was feeling like at this time, you are coming to a place where you are really ready to listen to spirit and spirit guidance, where before there may have been some resistance, right? Like little starlights of hope, of inspiration, of guidance, of willingness. And I think for some of you, there's been this level of distraction, of allowing yourself to be distracted because you didn't want to focus on something that's in front of you. So for some of you, it's a comfort. For some of you, it's a coping mechanism. For some of you, it's just all you can handle right now. So you are being invited to really be mindful and in the moment, to allow healing and progression, to allow yourself to be 100% focused on what's in front of you. And that in itself can be a difficult feat, but you will find more peace and you will find more answers flowing to you naturally. So for example, if you're doing dishes, focus on washing each dish, right? You don't have to go really slow, but don't hurry through it. And you can use that as an analogy of cleansing yourself spiritually. You can do body scans, like where are you noticing tension, pain, or lack of sensation in your body, and allowing your energy to flow through you, to breathe through you as you're washing the dishes. Try not to get into problem solving and what ifs, the ruminating. Try just to be with yourself. Feel yourself heavy in your feet. Feel yourself breathing. Feel your hand movements, really to just ground you and center you and allow your channels to be open through that crown chakra. Okay, that's what has come to mind for you for this reading. So the cards that we have drawn, we have the Five of Pentacles, okay? So immediately for me, it's about asking for help, all right? Asking for guidance. And I feel like you may feel like you are your observer, a spectator in your own life, that you are keeping yourself out in the cold, keeping yourself in the darkness. There's some things you're not willing to see, even though you really want to. I'm feeling like you really need to seek some higher forms of learning, as in you of course can go to a spiritual teacher, you can go to a life coach, you can go to a shaman, you can go to different people to help direct you, but I'm really feeling like you need to kind of challenge yourself a bit more. And there's that willingness that's there, but it's got to be one step further than that. Don't be a spectator in your own life, Taurus. Don't sit even in the front seat. You are the creator. You are the designer, right? So even the Star is about mixing things, the alchemy to turn life into what we hope, what we desire. And sometimes that's about mixing our shadow side with our light side. It's about just the blending of complete opposites to create something beautiful, right? But you have to take action. You can't be a spectator, and no one can do it for you, right? I feel like this is a time that it's a bit out of character for you, right? I mean, you are an earth sign. You tend to be pretty realistic and grounded in things. I think what's been going on has kind of thrown you for a loop and has been a little heavy for you to deal with. And so for some of you, it's about asking for help, and asking that help is allowing yourself to be fully present, right? Asking yourself to commit to yourself, to trust yourself, to trust spirit, and to realize that you're all on the same team, and not be afraid to step into that light. Okay. All right, next we have the Fool card, okay? So this is just confirming to me that you're willing, right? You are willing. There's an excitement that's there, but you are holding you back, okay? And for some of you, it is about the ego, but ego in the sense of you don't want to look silly, you don't want to look stupid, you're afraid. There's some fears there. I think you're even afraid of your own thoughts. You're afraid of what might happen. But if you don't take action in your own life, right? Okay, then we have the Knight of Pentacles, all right? So Knight is about taking action, and it's the slowest moving knight, but he's moving. He's taking action with his body, but it has to go with the mind too, so that you're in sync, walking, right? You are moving forward to get out of this lack mindset, of getting out of, I don't want to say pity party. For some of you, it is a pity party. For some of you, it is, woe is me, I can't believe this is happening. And you don't want to get stuck in that energy. And that's not for all of you. For some of you, it is just about allowing yourself some downtime. It's about allowing yourself to see things, to get the bigger picture. For some of you, this has just gone on a little longer than what's healthy, what's good for you when you are just watching. You're watching your life take place, okay? When there's so much good for you, so much healing, so much light that you can be for others, okay? Why be a dim star when you can be a full moon, right? Which really allows a lot of light in, even in the darkness. Okay. So this new beginning for you is going to start by you being willing to take some action. And that can even be as willing as saying, okay, I'm going to write down my beliefs, my values, my principles. I'm going to write down what I am seeing from the outside. How do I get the external and the internal to match, to move forward together? How do I need to challenge myself in my thinking and my beliefs? Have I seen a reduction in time that I spend in meditation, in any kind of spiritual practice? Even though, you know, spiritual practices themselves is not necessarily spiritual. Being spiritual, even though it's going to look a little different to each person, it's about evolving, right? It's about being willing to evolve, willing to say I was wrong about things and grow from that, no matter how uncomfortable it is. But sometimes those practices can help us get in touch where we need to challenge our thinking and be willing to be wrong. Okay. All right. And so the Knight of Pentacles is about taking that action. And it's about not just planting seeds. It's about watching them grow, but as an active participant, right? Like you are that farmer. You are continuing to plant seeds while you're watering the rest, while you're harvesting the rest, to see your dreams come true, to see your growth and your evolution, Taurus. Okay. All right. Now we're going to pull some cards to see what Spirit's advice and guidance will be for you during this time. What does Taurus need to know about their situation? To confirm, affirm, give directions. We have that card. Okay, got those two. Okay. All right, so we have the Three of Wands. All right, so being willing to see where you might be wrong is going to open up your whole plane of perception, right? So Three of Wands really was about seeing things as barren, as desolate, but being willing to get that new perspective, right? Not to be a spectator in your life, but to take active say in creating the life you want, allows new opportunities to come in. Right? It allows new motivation, new inspiration to come in so that you can grow. Okay? So for some of you, it's about opportunities that have come. Yeah, we got the Four of Cups, right? Absolutely. So this is about opportunities that have come that you didn't see the benefits from, that didn't look appealing to you. So by taking active participation, maybe just making a choice of what opportunity to go after, researching the pros and the cons of these, and how does it sit with your spirit, right? How does it sit with you? Things don't always show up in the way that we want it to, and by that point, sometimes it can feel like we're missing out. Now, what you're meant to have will find you, right? But sometimes we may take a bit of a detour getting there. And that doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It just means that there's room for growth, right? There's room for opportunity to see things as they are and as what they hope to be. It's that hopeful expectation, right? That's that hopeful expectation that maybe something will turn out way better if we gave it a chance, if we gave that person a chance, if we're willing to just try something new even. Okay. All right, Taurus, that's beautiful. All right, now we're going to pull an oracle card to see if there's any grounding techniques, practices that might be beneficial for us at this time. What does Taurus need to know? That was way too many. What does Taurus need to know for their situation, for their guidance, for their growth, for their potential? Okay, this one. All right. It's a beautiful card. Right up here for you. All right. We have number 31 or 4 about our foundations, right? I have a healthy and stable foundation in my life. I have a healthy and stable foundation in my life. So when you're really looking at fears, at things that maybe didn't go the way you want, it's important to know where you've come from, right? It's important to know that you have experience in life. You have a lot of wisdom. You just need to remember who you are. You are a divine being. You have a lot to offer the world. You are a light. You can continue to be a light. So really realizing and reminding yourself that you have a healthy and stable foundation in your life. And for some of you, this is going to be a need for you to get outside, spend time with water, spend time in the mountains, really being present with nature, feeling the grass under your feet, breathing the air in, touching the trees and feeling the textures, and having a newfound sense of awe with the beauty of nature and how you fit in and jive with that, how you synergize with the world and with others. Okay, it's beautiful, Taurus. Well, I hope you found something that resonated here for you. I invite you to hit like and subscribe so this message can get out to others. And have a great week, Taurus, and stay grounded.